Hey, what's up everybody? How was your Black Friday? Did you get whacked in the back with the chair WWE style while trying to snag a 65-inch TV for 80 bucks? Most of the Black Friday videos I've seen on YouTube by YouTubers are them telling you which products you should buy, which are also products that make them a ton of affiliate commission. So today I wanted to do something a little different. Today I'm going to just share with you what I bought for Black Friday. Kind of a put your money where your mouth is type of thing. Found a good spot to poop yet? And then poops. And I just want to preface that yes, although I did spend a ton of money this Black Friday, not all of it is like a done deal, meaning some of it is stuff that I use on the regular all the time. I know I'm going to need it, but some of it is stuff that I'm going to be testing out because I might use it, it might replace other things, etc. All right, so let's dive into the video. If you remember, a few months back, I injured my neck during jiu-jitsu. It was a very crappy, scary, depressing accident. But that accident very bluntly taught me a lesson that I was simply just not training my neck enough and properly. Who here out of all of us really is training their neck properly? I'm the guy that's grappling a lot. And in that sport, you're getting your neck pulled on and wrenched all the time. And I wasn't training it properly. But you're really limited with the band, and it is kind of cumbersome. Now there's a product out there that I've seen and I've known about for a while called Iron Neck.
I got this thing I want to show you, and every grappler should get one of these.
But it is a little pricey. It's like 650 bucks. But they happen to be running a Black Friday deal, and I was able to save a lot of money. But the reason I like the Iron Neck so much is the way it lets you train is pretty ingenious. It allows your head to move freely within a harness, allowing you to do much more real-life training scenarios and types of training with rotational and anti-rotational movements. Okay, why would you maybe want an Iron Neck? And I'm gonna tell you right now, I highly suggest you get one. And from somebody who has suffered multiple concussions, 5 or 6, please take it from me, those concussion symptoms have been absolutely debilitating. I wouldn't wish them on my worst enemy. The best thing you can do to prevent a concussion is having a strong neck. Now here's something else that has happened to me because of concussions. I've also had a form of dysautonomia called POTS, postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. And some of those symptoms are also pretty debilitating. So grab an Iron Neck, save the money if you can. This might not be out by then, but trust me, it's totally worth it. If you can't get an Iron Neck, start with the band doing flexion, extension, abduction, adduction. All right, so that's the first thing that I got. You know how much I love Whoop, and right now Whoop is doing their biggest sale that they've ever had. You can get an annual membership, 12 months for $199. That's the lowest price they've ever offered, but they're also offering awesome deals on accessories, and that's what I spent my money on. I love how many different locations you can wear Whoop. That's one of the coolest things about Whoop is you don't have to wear it on your wrist. But I also love how many different bands they offer. I like being able to accessorize. Maybe you're like me and you don't want to just wear black. So they offer a ton of bands. I have a ton of bands here that you can see. But what I'm really stoked about is I got some more of their compression tops. In jiu-jitsu, you have to wear these rash guards, and these suckers are really pricey. This is by Hyperfly. They're by far my favorite company for jiu-jitsu gear, and this rash guard is incredibly well made, but they are like 70, 80 bucks. But Whoop makes their own rash guard, this guy, and what's so cool about it is here in the sleeve, you can actually put your Whoop in there. And so I can wear my Whoop while I'm training. That's massive for me. What I used to do is just wear this neoprene padded sleeve. So this is the cushy bit on the inside. You put your sensor and then you can wear it. And this just keeps you and your training partner safe. You don't want to like cut somebody open. That's why Whoop is really the only safe answer for training with a wearable during jiu-jitsu. Lastly, you can also wear compression shorts. So I use these for tournaments because I can put the Whoop on the inside of the waistband and get that incredibly valuable data while I'm actually competing. I'm not a huge fan of these. The fit isn't that great. I don't really like them. So for right now, I have 2 pairs, and because I compete a lot less than I train, I just decided to get 2 more compression tops. You should definitely check out the Whoop body line. That's basically all of the different garments they make for the Whoop, both male and female. I will say there are some though that don't let you wear the Whoop somewhere different. Like a pair of sweats might just be a pair of sweats. Definitely make sure that it is something that allows you to put the Whoop in the waistband or by your calf or the sports bra or whatever. So just double up. But I think Whoop accessories are a must. And when you can get them for 20 to 30 to, I think there was even some stuff that was 40% off, it's well worth your time and money. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I am a hat guy. Out of the hundreds of videos I've made in the last like 4 or 5 years, only a handful probably have me not wearing a hat. And I get asked all the time, what kind of hat is that? What kind of hat do you use? And I use these. These are melon hats. Okay, what is so great about a melon hat compared to every other hat? I'd say the way it's built. These hats are incredibly robust. This hat, you've seen me wearing this hat. I have probably washed this 20 times and it looks brand new. This thing has been caked in mud, in sweat on so many occasions. I actually have a little bit of sweat right here because I need to wash it again. But they come out looking brand new. And the more you wear it, the more comfortable it gets. That's a big one. Hats tend to get itchy right around here, but they have like this, the piece that goes here and the piece that goes up here, they're just so comfortable. Now they are pricey. Melon hats are the most expensive hat I've ever bought, but I have learned after many years of wasting money, it's better to buy once and cry once. Okay, check this out. So Melon saw me wearing this. This is their newest hat, one of their newest hats. It's like a waxed cotton canvas, but it's also thermal inside. It's incredibly warm and super comfortable, very well built, like all of their other hats. I think it looks great. And Melon saw me wearing this and reached out on Instagram and they were like, hey, we would like to send you some more hats. And I was like, sure, of course I'll take it. So they did, they sent me some hats. But here's the thing, they're hats I already own and I don't need like multiples of them. So if you're a hat person, I'll give them away. I mean, they literally still have their tags on them. So these, this is a black one. I'm actually wearing this one right now. And then the navy Coronado. They're all the Coronado style. How would you win them? How do you win this very spur of the moment giveaway? Quite simple. I keep looking at the screen because I can't tell if it's focusing on which eye or if it's in focus or out of focus. Anyway, super simple. 1, make sure you've liked the video. 2, make sure you've subscribed. And 3, in the comments, make sure you give me your Instagram handle. That way I can get a hold of you if you want. I'll put this up in 24 hours from the post time. I'll select a winner and I'll hit you up in a DM on Instagram and just then get your shipping information and I'll send this to you. All right, there you go. Thanks, Melon. I would love to work with you in the future. Hit me up. I'm a huge fan of getting outside and going on adventures in Mother Nature. It's awesome for the cardiovascular system and it does wonders for your mental health. However, now that it's getting colder, more storms, just crappier weather, getting outside means I've got to rely more on more technical gear to keep me dry, warm, and happy. The last time me and Henry went out for a hike, it ended up storming, raining, just pouring rain. And I had my favorite pair of jeans on. They're the Doer Adventure Pant. I use them all the time for hiking, but they're not, wind resistant. They're not water resistant. And what ended up happening is we both got thoroughly soaked. Now, we still had a great time, but in 40-degree weather, being soaked meant that it cut the adventure short, which was a huge bummer. And I didn't want to do that again. I knew that it was time to invest into a more technical pair of pants. I already have the coats and the jackets, but I needed a more technical pair of pants, one that was, more wind resistant, more water resistant. And so I bought an insanely cool pair of pants from a little but brilliant company called Volleybach. Volleybach make the most technologically advanced clothing on the planet. This is what really first drew me to them. The materials they use have lined NASA space shuttles, have won Nobel Prizes. And the way they go about testing their gear is that they put their gear through the harshest environments possible, trying to replicate what Earth might be like in the next 20 or 30 years due to climate change. And as you can probably guess, small company, bleeding edge material technology, and extreme testing means that their gear is pricey. Now, the pants I bought are called the 100-year pants, and that's because they are built so damn tough that they are supposed to last 100 years. Basically, the triple fabric layer technology that they used meant that these pants are insanely abrasion resistant. They're very tough, they're lightweight, they're windproof, they are water repellent, much more so than a normal pair of jeans, but they also have a special layer because they're made out of aramid that they are like flame proof up to like 60 seconds. No lie, you can put them in an open flame up to like 60 seconds and they won't burn. But they're not like wearing a pair of like fireman's gear. They're actually incredibly soft and they almost feel like a pair of sweatpants. I wish I had these here to show you. Unfortunately, they're being shipped from Volleybach HQ somewhere out in Europe, so they're on a ship crossing the sea and they'll eventually get to me. But they're not the first piece of Volleybach gear I've bought. I've got two other pieces. This is my Nomad hoodie, and it is the softest, most comfortable, most warm sweater I've ever owned. It was also very pricey. Thankfully, I got it on sale and saved myself 50%. But I hardly ever wear this thing because it's never cold enough to wear it. Seriously, in freezing temperatures, this is all I need. It's insanely warm. This is my indestructible jacket. And I love this thing. You've probably seen me wear this in a couple of videos. As the tag says, indestructible jacket, built from the strongest fiber ever created. It is 100% Dyneema. Dyneema is an insanely gnarly material they use for mooring lines for Arctic ships. It's 15 times stronger than steel, and the colder it gets, the stronger it gets. Despite having the $500 price tag, and yes, that is with 30% off. Because of the experience I've had with these two other items, I have all the confidence in the world with these pants. They are actually one of the highest rated items they've ever made, so I'm really stoked. Also, I just see a gap in YouTube in reviewing some of this incredibly high-end, bleeding edge technical gear for the outdoors, which is something I would love to do. So even though I know Volleybach is probably not for everybody. I know it's not for everybody. It's probably for very few people, and that's okay. But you should go to their website and check out their gear because the stuff that they make is just so bananas. I'm not sure if you guys saw the announcement. I did a video just saying thank you for helping me hit 30,000 subscribers. In that video, I mentioned that I'm going to be doing channel memberships. It's a new thing I'm doing as a way to provide even more value and be able to connect with you on a more personal level. What does that entail? You can watch that video for all of the details, but one of the biggest things was a once a month members only live stream where I get to answer all of your questions and just get to interact with you in real time. So I purchased this. This is the Streamer X. It is a audio and streaming solution. I already have a way to use my camera to stream so I can give you the best image quality possible, but I don't have something that does great audio. And this can allow me to do both. So I'm trying it out. I'm not sure if it's gonna work or not. I've used other Rode products and they haven't worked. So this is very much an experimentation. And along those lines, I've purchased this. This is the Sony FX30. I really like this camera, but I'm gonna be honest, for some of the stuff I like doing, going outdoors, doing the vlogs outside, it can just be cumbersome. And so being able to downsize would be such a relief. So even though I've paid for this and bought 2 lenses with it, it's still just an experiment. I'm trying it out. I have no idea if this will be able to replace everything else, but over the next few weeks, I'm gonna give it a try and we'll see what happens. Anyway, that's everything that I bought over Black Friday. Let me know what you guys thought of the video. If you liked it, if you thought it was entertaining, make sure you hit the like button and consider subscribing. It is free. More importantly, what did you get? Did you get anything cool? I want to know the crazy deals that you got, so let me know down in the comments below. Thanks again for watching. I will catch you on the next one. Peace.